up, y'all, and welcome back to Qui Nichelle on the channel. Y'all know we talk about fashion, beauty, and life. And y'all, today I'm bringing y'all a good old cooking video. I am making something real simple. It's kind of, you could put it like all in a crock pot if you really wanted to, but I'm gonna cook mine on top of the stove. I don't really know what to call it. We're gonna be doing some grilled chicken or sauteed chicken tenders with some rice and some peppers and black beans. I will show y'all everything that you will need or that I'm using in this video. But before we jump into the video, make sure you do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel because y'all know how we do on the channel. Okay, y'all, so we have that out the way. I know, honey, I look rough. I literally just clocked out and I'm about to cook dinner for me and baby. Of course, I'm going to show y'all what we need to create this meal. And I literally just kind of went on Pinterest and was like, what can I cook with chicken strips? They didn't really tell me this. So I kind of put my own spin on it with the peppers and then the black beans. But it's still, it's not nothing complex. I do already have my chicken in a bowl. And I have my seasonings as well. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and show y'all what we're using. I do have these. Of course, y'all can see these are from Walmart. This is onion, bell pepper, and red peppers in one bag. Then we have some heavy whipping cream because I am going to make like a garlic parm sauce to go over everything. Black beans, nothing too fancy. This is the rice. So it is herb and butter. Nor, this was like $1 and some change from Walmart. So real inexpensive dinner as well. I'm going to put a little bit of this. I know it's for tacos, but I'm going to put a little bit of this on the chicken just to give it like a little flavor. You know, like a little Southwest kind of flavor. Of course, we always have our minced garlic on hand. And y'all, we've been having this for a long time, but this big thing was about $5 or $6 from Sam's. So we definitely will be getting another one of these. And y'all, we have fresh garlic, but I rarely cook with it because me and baby cut up like garlic and put it in like honey, and then we just kind of eat it like that. And then sometimes he asks for like fresh garlic on his food or whatever. And then we have some shaved Parmesan cheese to make our sauce. And then I have a lemon, you know, for some, you know, flavor. Of course, I'm using me some Knorr. Love me some good chicken bouillon. Regular garlic powder. Then I'll put a little bit of kicking chicken just to give it a little bit of spice, just a little bit. I think if you use a whole lot of this, it'll be hot. I don't really like hot, but I do like a little kick. And then this is a new season that I just saw and wanted to try it, and it's actually pretty good. And then, of course, we have just some regular black pepper. So I'm about to season the chicken, and I think I'm going to put on gloves because I just washed my hands like 3 times dealing with the chicken. So I think I'm going to wear some gloves. And y'all, I do have some orders coming because I know y'all miss my style videos and I miss recording. I don't know what gets into me where I just stop recording for a minute and then come back. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to get it together. But let me put these gloves on. Probably should have took my rings off. But right now we're finna season the chicken. Of course, I'll show y'all me seasoning the chicken. And as y'all can already tell, I don't know how much seasoning I use. I just eyeball everything and use what I think is whatever. And y'all, I know this say buttery burger blend, but on the back it do show you like a chicken and a cow and a turkey or whatever. So it can go on other stuff. Love me some garlic. And y'all, when y'all using this, be careful because I think it's a little salty. So just be careful when you're using it. And I think I'm gonna put some of this taco seasoning in the garlic cheese sauce. So I'm gonna save a little bit of it. But I thought that taco seasoning would be good to just give it a little kick. A different flavor. And then I need to get... Oh yeah, I didn't tell y'all I'm gonna use a little Worcestershire sauce. I'm gonna use some of this on the chicken as well. And give me a second to get a fork or a spoon for the garlic. And I'm putting garlic on the chicken and inside the sauce. Because we love garlic. So that's everything. I do need to get some butter. Give me a second. So I have the oven on like a medium. And y'all can see right in the pan, which is good. And I'm just gonna throw the rest of this in there and let that melt. And then we're gonna mix up our chicken. Well, I'll mix the chicken up once this starts to melt and get ready to put, when I get ready to put the chicken in there. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back. You can already tell the butter is really, really little. So I'm just gonna start mixing the chicken in the bowl. Let me bring y'all back a little bit. Okay, now y'all can see me mixing the chicken in the bowl. And I'm literally just making sure the seasoning gets on all of it. Nothing out of the ordinary or special. And y'all, this chicken smells good already just with this seasoning. And I like to play with different things because, let me raise y'all up. Okay, I like to just play around a little bit like what I did with the seasoning because you're really eating the same thing, but I try to use like I'm using the taco seasoning on the chicken. We all know that it's not really for chicken, and I could have got fajita seasoning, but I wanted to try the taco just to see what it would do. And I mean, it's good on ground turkey when we use it, so I don't see why it wouldn't be good on chicken. So that's just what I'm doing. Like I said, I didn't get this recipe from nowhere in particular. I just kind of looked on Pinterest to see what I could actually fix with some chicken tenders or whatever, because we all know you can fry them, grill them, whatever. But I said I'm gonna throw some peppers, and this is just what it looks like. It's got seasoning all over it. And I'm just gonna start putting them in the pan. And I am gonna put a lot of these in here. Just because they're just sauteing, it's not cooking like frying for real. So it's not gonna do like, if you crowd your pan when you frying, then it can like slow your process or make it cook like uneven. But when you sauteing, that's not necessarily the situation. So I have the first ones in there, and they're not cooking like really fast or anything. Let me throw this away. And I may have to turn this up. Give me a second. Because right now it's just in the pan. Y'all can see that. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. And then I think I'm going to put a lid on it because I don't want the butter really to splash everywhere. So give me a second. So I'm going to put a lid on it and just let that cook for a little second. And it's already, I'll show y'all starting to cook. So it is starting to cook. So I'm gonna put the lid on, and then of course I'm gonna flip them. I'm finna check into doing my rice. Let me move that over there and wipe my stove again. Cause I gotta do my rice, and then I'm going to saute the peppers. I think after all of my chicken is done, I'll saute the peppers. And let's see what we need. Okay, 2 cups of water, some butter. Oh, and that's it. So let me put some water in here. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have my water in the pan. Let me show y'all. Got my water in the pan. And I'm going to try this out. And I think I'm gonna wait till this comes to a boil. Then put my rice in. Yeah. And I don't know if I ever had the butter and herb. I know I get the broccoli and cheddar, which is real good, but it still looks good on the package. And then plus a lot of things, y'all know a lot of things is really based off of how you season it. You can get whatever, but if you season it really good, cook it tender and stuff like that, 9 times out of 10 it'll turn out good. So we're just gonna let that come to a boil. And let me show y'all the chicken because it's already like turning. See, it's cooking really, really, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip that over. And of course you wanna cook your chicken until it is fully done. But I don't wanna cook it like dry, if that makes sense. I wanted to have some moisture to it, but we gonna fully cook it because it's chicken. So it's actually starting to look good. Let me move y'all a little closer so y'all can see. So it's starting to look real good already. So I'm just gonna put the lid back on that. And I'm gonna get this, I don't think it's called a colander or a strainer or whatever. But I'm gonna put it on the paper plate so whatever juices from the chicken can run on the paper plate. So that's how we're gonna do that. And y'all, let me know in the comments if y'all like when I cook. I know some of y'all never comment, and then I have some people that comment all the time. Y'all, let me know if y'all like when I cook on the channel. And if y'all want to see me cook something like in particular or whatever like that. I know y'all love my fashion videos and stuff like that. And y'all, I have an order coming from Tori and Shein. And I think both of those should be here this week. I did get some things at Walmart as well. So I do have some videos coming for y'all because I know y'all love when I put the looks together and stuff like that. So of course we're gonna bring that back, and I'm gonna try to quit leaving the channel, y'all. I don't know, I'm like a moody person sometimes. So and really, it's really if my energy ain't right, I don't want to come on here and not give y'all like 100% or be kind of like dry, you know, if that makes sense. So that's why I don't record sometimes, because my energy got to be there. If it's not, then I don't want to do it. Okay, so the chicken looking good. I just put the rice in, and it is gonna start boiling. So I went ahead and put the rice in, and I'm gonna get a spoon for that. Give me a second. So I have a spoon. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the black beans on too. And just have them kind of cooking low on the back iron. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my beans as well. And y'all, if y'all don't eat black beans, they taste just like pinto beans. But I know some people don't like beans at all. But I love beans. But I just thought this would be real good, like with some black beans. So this chicken should be ready to come out. Yeah. I think I'm gonna flip it over one more time, and then I'll put another batch in. Because you do not want to half cook no chicken. So y'all can see that little sear on there. A little brown sear. That's good. Okay, now we have the rice cooking at a good rate because it was boiling over, y'all. So now it's boiling like kind of slow the way it needs to boil. And I need to put some butter in here. Because it says to put butter while it's boiling. So give me a second. Okay, so now we got some butter going in there. We're just going to let that cook, of course, until it gets real tender. And I just have my beans on kind of low. I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning in my beans. But we're going to take this chicken out real quick. Okay, so that's the first batch. Looks so good. And it smells so good in here, y'all. So we're going to add some more chicken. And y'all, I like to cook the chicken in butter when I'm like sauteing it like this because it just has more flavor than like cooking oil or something like that. And I know like avocado oil or something like that is healthier, but I don't even think we have any avocado oil at this minute. So I think that's good, and then we'll have a couple more and when that's done. So I'm just gonna cover that up and let that cook. Stir my rice, which I think is boiling kind of slow, but I don't want it to boil over because it just boiled over a second ago. And then let me turn my beans on like medium. And I'll put some seasoning. That's what I was gonna do. Y'all put black pepper on everything. So we'll season the rice, of course, when it is done. And garlic powder in the beans. And I think I'm gonna use some seasoned salt in the beans as well. I think I'm done with this. Maybe not. Okay, so now the rice is boiling a little bit faster and it's kind of getting a little thicker. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna let this stuff cook and I'll be back when I'm getting ready to do my peppers and stuff. Cause I'm gonna do my peppers. And I wonder if I might put the peppers in with the sauce. But I don't know yet. I might do the peppers separate, I don't know. But I might put it in with the sauce. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Put the peppers, cook the peppers, and then cook the sauce with the peppers. That's what I think I'm gonna do. But I'll be back. Okay, y'all. So we have our last few pieces of chicken in the skillet. I literally just put those in there. So we have our last 3 pieces. And the rice is getting thicker. As y'all can tell, it's thicker. And it is boiling. The black beans are boiling, y'all can see back there. So the rice is getting thicker. So, let me raise y'all up a little bit. Okay. So, let me get a spoon for the beans. One second. So I just have a spoon stirring up the beans. And y'all really don't have to do too much. I just throw a little bit of seasoning in the beans because I season all my food. But those don't require like that much maintenance. So I just have those cooking low on the back eye. And then we have our rice. I'm probably going to taste it in a second. Because y'all know once you sit and let this rice sit, it does get thicker as well. So let me go ahead and really just turn it off. I'm going to taste a little just to make sure it's tender. And yes, I'm going to eat off the same spoon because it's nobody but me and baby. Okay. Baby, you want to taste?
What is that?
The rice. That's good. Okay, so the rice is good and tender. I'm I'm just gonna throw me some black pepper in there. That is so good. And I think I want to put some chicken bouillon since we already eating chicken. And a little bit of garlic because I love garlic. Well, we love garlic because baby loves garlic and he cooks with it on everything like me. So y'all, this is a real quick meal. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the stove. But that is so good. And it's, y'all see it's already thickening up. So we're gonna let that just stand. I'm gonna put that on the back where it's no heat. I'm gonna take my last pieces of chicken out. Because those are done. And let me show y'all, they got a good sear on them. So we done with the chicken. I'm just gonna let the black beans continue to just cook on low. Now I'm about to do, oh, I thought I turned it off. Okay, so I have the rice on the back eye. That right there. I'm going to rinse this out. And then I'm going to do my peppers. And once the peppers render down, like, and be, you know, real good and tender, I'm going to go ahead and just make the sauce with the peppers. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so now I'm about to start, and I just rinsed that out. I did not wash it because that good chicken flavor is going to be good on everything. So I'm going to put some butter in my pan. Give me a second, and I'll move the camera down. So I'll just have some butter in the pan. I'm going to put a little bit of water so the vegetables get kind of steam like in the pan. And that's about half the bag. I think that's going to be good. And these are frozen, but of course they will unthaw very quickly in this pan. And like I said, I think I turned the eye down a bit too far. So I use half the bag of the mixed vegetables. We're going to let that cook down. I'm going to put some garlic in that as well. Well, I might put the garlic when I do the sauce. That's what I'll do. Because y'all know you don't want to burn your garlic too. So I'm going to put a little bit of water in here and put these in a Ziploc bag, and I'll be right back. I thought we already had some peppers. You didn't, though. I think I used them when I cooked something for you recently.
You had fresh garlic too much.
What?
Fresh garlic?
Well, you always want me to do something extra. So I just have some water. Y'all hear him in the back talking about he wants some fresh garlic on top of his. Always some extra. So I'm just going to put the lid on and let that kind of simmer down. My beans are just on low, literally just cooking, because y'all know the beans are already really done. So you really just gotta heat them up. So I just have those on low, stir those periodically, and then we're gonna let this steam for a little second to get these vegetables tender, and then I'll be back when it's time to make the sauce. Okay, y'all, so my peppers have cooked down, and now I'm about to start my sauce. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of butter, and I'm about to put this in the center of the pan. And y'all, I went ahead to cut baby up some garlic. He always want me to do something extra, so I cut him up 2 little cloves of garlic. And now I'm about to put my cream cheese in. And I'm going to use half of this block. And I'm going to put that right in the center like that. Y'all can see that. Put this in the sandwich bag. A really aluminum foil. Okay, so now I'm going to do my heavy whipping cream. And y'all, I just cut myself on the aluminum foil. The little, the little silver strip. The box was falling out of the cabinet, and I grabbed it, and it just cut me. So baby is getting me a Band-Aid. And I'm gonna put some more of this taco seasoning in this. It's right there.
You want to nail it?
Right there. So baby put me a Band-Aid on, y'all. And you kissed it. So now we have this cooking, and I'm going to start flipping it so it can melt good in the sauce. I think I'm putting a little bit more heavy cream. Because I want mine saucy. And then, of course, we're going to put some shaved Parmesan in a second. And some garlic in a second. And y'all have a lot of this left. So I'm going to use this on something else another day. So I'm going to put this in my seasoning jar, y'all. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. And y'all, my rice is fully thickened, as you can see. It is good. And I turned this up a little bit because it does need to come to a boil. And then I can reduce it down so my cheese can start melting. I'm going to have to squeeze it. Y'all had a lemon already cut. So I'm going to use this. And this is just for flavor. Put a little bit in there. And y'all had to squeeze that with my left hand and I'm right-handed. That's crazy. So I'm gonna put this lemon back in the refrigerator because I didn't squeeze all the juice out. And now y'all can see that it is boiling. Let me bring y'all a little bit closer. So y'all can see that it is boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of this shaved Parmesan in there. What is that, an onion? Oh, bell pepper. And then we need some garlic. And let me get another fork. So now we're done with that. And I'm gonna put this butter in my rice. And close the butter. Put everything up, y'all. Okay, so I am gonna stir this up. And now I'm gonna start turning it down because all the cheese is melting and I don't want my sauce to like burn. So I'm gonna turn it down. And of course, black pepper. Garlic. I might do a little bit of this. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put a little salt. We're gonna keep it simple. So that's that on that. Let me just stir this up. So it looks good. And I got the peppers in there, so that looks real good. Okay, so my sauce is done. I'm gonna taste a little bit. That's good. Let's see. I feel like it's missing something. I'm gonna put a little Nor. We're gonna see what that's heating for. You ready to eat, babe? Okay. So y'all, that is it. I'll be right back once I plate this. And we'll have my taste tester taste it on camera as usual. So I'll be right back after I plate these up with a taste test. Okay, y'all, so I have baby's plate ready. Y'all, this is the final product. I'm trying to get it on camera for y'all. That looks so good. And y'all see the beans. It's the rice, the beans, then the chicken. And then we have the sauce with the peppers at the top. So that looks, well, it's going to be good. I can tell already. So that is it, y'all.